Hi again, it's me. Good afternoon. I've had my lunch now, back home from my travels, and I've had my lunch and I'm in my craft room now doing this like little vlog for you, and I'm going to show you a few things that I've finished, a couple of things that I'm in the middle of making, and one thing that I particularly want to make. I have been asked by my granddaughter to do this, and bless her, she's really patient. She doesn't keep complaining and saying, "Grandma, have you done it? Grandma, have you done it?" And so yeah, this is one of the main things that I'm going to do. I'll show you that first. It's not cut out yet. I've done the pattern, but that's all. I'm going to do that this afternoon. It's a felt cushion, and I have to be very careful because they're all millions of pieces. It's the Dozy Dog cushion, and it's done with felt. It's all made out of felt, and it's hand embroidered. Is it hand embroidered? Yeah, I think that's what you call it. Yeah, it is. And she didn't particularly want the ginger dog. She quite liked greys, she said. So this is the closest I could get to 3 different greys. Blimey, that's hard to say. 3 different greys. So I'm going to do the body in the lighter grey. This is quite nice. And then I'm going to do the bigger patches in the dark grey, the very dark grey. And then I'm going to do the smaller patches in the black. So I think that'd be quite nice. It's quite a nice combination, isn't it? And then all the sewing will be done with black embroidery thread. And with it being felt, it works up quite easy. It's not difficult to do. So I would imagine that that'll be done in a couple of days. So that's one thing that I want to do, which I need to cut that out this afternoon. I'll have to get on that. Right, next, what I'm in the middle of doing at the moment, I don't really do a vast amount of knitting. I tend to do a lot of crocheting. I'm very big into making small things. I love my amigurumi. I love making toys and baskets and bags. And I will show you some of the things, you know, as we get on, of the things that I have made. But at the moment, I'm just into knitting a little mouse. It's from Little Cotton Rabbits, and there he is. Can you see him? Isn't that cute? So I'm in the middle of doing that. I've done the body. Let me show you what I've got up to. This is his little body. So he's got a body, an head and 1 ear. So obviously he needs finishing off. He needs another ear and 2 arms and a little tail. And then it comes, and the pattern has like little tiny outfits for it. Can you see? It's got shorts and a little cable jacket, jumper rather, not jacket. Isn't that lovely? Now, it did come in a kit, but I have to say, the yarn that it was done in, I really, really didn't like it. It was really fluffy, really difficult for me to work with, and because it's such a small piece, the stitch definition wasn't very nice. So I will use the yarn that they've sent. The body, the actual mouse is knitted in double knit, and all the clothes are in 4-ply. So I just looked in my stash. And this used to be my all-time favourite. I never used anything, well, when I made things, this is what I mainly used. I used the Sublime, which is a really nice yarn. It's the extra fine merino, that one. So I used that for the body. For the ears, I've used Sheepy's Stonewash, which, again, is another one of my favourite yarns. I love this yarn. Doesn't look much to look at, that, does it? But that's the other ear. And right at the moment, I don't know where the skeins are that I need to wind for his clothes, but they are somewhere. And in the kit, you got stuffing, which I thought this was really good. It's actually sheep's coat that hasn't been, well, obviously it's been treated, but it's traditional sheep coat, I take it. It's like wool, sheep's wool. It's really, really nice. Anyway, that's what I'm in the middle of making at the moment. I'm going to try and get the body and everything finished tonight. So then I've just got the clothes to do, which I can see me making many more of them. I've really enjoyed it, and I would imagine it'll be really cute when it's finished. That's one thing. There's another thing I'm actually waiting. I've ordered today. Well, no, I ordered it, what are we on today? Tuesday. I ordered them on Sunday, some blocking boards. A couple of weeks ago, we went to my daughter's, as you know, to have our checkups and our teeth seen to. And we had one spare day when we was there, Tim and I. So we went to Bath and had a day out in Bath, had our lunch. And of course, I had to search out the local yarn shops, which I did. And I treated myself to, I bought a skein of hand-dyed yarn. It's a company called Dye Bath, and they are based in Bath. And this is 100% merino single 4-ply, and the colourway is Archie Harrison, and it was named after the latest royal baby that was born. And I can't quite remember what it was, but a percentage of the funds that you paid for the skein of yarn went to one of their charities, the Royal Couples Charity of Choice. So that's mainly one of the reasons why I went for this one, because I quite like the idea of something going to Wills and Kate's charity. Oh no, it wasn't Wills and Kate's, it was Meghan and Harry. I apologise. So I bought this, I treated myself to this, and I wanted to make, and I also got this pattern at the same time. It's called the Chill Dry, and it's just a round the neck shawl. It looks really small at the moment because it's not been blocked, but you have to block it to size. But isn't that beautiful? I'm really pleased with how it's turned out, and like I say, I've not knitted for a long time, and I've really enjoyed working with this yarn, and just the simplicity of, well, I suppose vanilla knitting, where you don't have to think about what you're doing, it's just row after row after row, and I've really enjoyed that. So that's something that I need to block when my blocking mats come, which hopefully they'll arrive today. Then the next thing that I've got to show you, in our, well, local to me, which is about maybe 45 minutes, an hour away, is a town called Skipton. And every year they do like a wool festival, if you like, where everybody goes that's anybody, and it's a really nice festival to go to, and it's run and organised, or certainly this lady helps run and organise it, Lucy from Attic 24. And most years there is a crochet along that you can do. So one year it was mandalas, another year it was like beautiful little sheeps, little crocheted sheeps. And this year she's doing crocheted teddy bears, and it's, let me just show you, this is what she's doing, the crocheted teddy bears. And I've had a read through the pattern, and they seem really, really easy to do. So I've just picked some of my Stylecraft acrylic yarn out. So that's for the boy. I am going to make a few of them, and I'll do some girl ones as well, but I haven't got round to picking the girls' colours out yet. And this year, she's doing the charity to a floating hospital that's in Africa for young children. It's a child's floating hospital that's in Africa. So I quite like the idea of that as well, again, because it's charity. So I'm going to make a few of them and get them sent off to her, which I'm really looking forward to that. I love going to Yarndale. It's a really good, really good show. And a friend of mine and I normally have a weekend away. We have a girly weekend away, we have a crafting weekend, and it's round about that time that we go. And sometimes we can nip in from where we're staying, and then other times, you know, we have to travel to it. But we tend to try and go every year, and we really enjoy it. Like I said, it's a lovely show. Next is this is something that I've made for a while now. I first started making the lunar lapping bunnies. I don't know if anybody's seen these. They're really lovely bunnies. This is Sarah Peel's first book. She has brought another one out since. This is the lunar lapping, and the second one that she's brought out is the lunar lapping friends. And I in fact, I made, I think, my very first one when my friend and I went away last year for our weekend away, our girly weekend away. We went at the end of September, and this was one of them that I made when I was there. This is my Halloween Luna Lappin. She's got a little, although she's not the bunny, this is the cat, this is Luna's friend. She's got a little Halloween outfit on and a little trick-or-treat bag here. She's quite nice, isn't she? So I made her, I don't know if you can see her very well there. I made her last year. And then this, I have made a couple of the other things, and I was at work the other week, and when we started doing the little cotton rabbits, there's also dresses, there's all sorts of things that you can get for little cotton rabbits, but they do a couple of patterns where there's maybe 8 to 10 sweaters and 8 to 10 dresses, and they're all smaller sizes. They wouldn't fit on Luna. So what we decided to do at work, Angela and I, she helped me to reduce the Luna lapping pattern, which is the bunny, to 65%, so we could make the dress off the little cotton rabbits to fit the Luna. This is getting very complicated, isn't it? But trust me, it works. And this is the little Luna that I made. She's gorgeous, isn't she? So this is Luna at 65%, and then this dress that I made for her, which really, to be fair, it could have done with being a little bit longer. This is the little cotton rabbits. This is from the dress pattern, and like I said, I think there's about 8 to 10 dresses on, and they sort of range from spring, summer, then they go to autumn, winter, and there's some Christmas ones as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed making that. I can see my granddaughter hasn't seen this yet, so I can see probably this one disappearing, so I'll be making a few more of them. Quite enjoyed making that as well. Like I say, I really enjoy working with felt. It's quite tactile and very, very forgiving. And finally, I wanted to show you this. It was Timothy and I's wedding anniversary in February, and part of my gift was this colour pack from Sheepies. It was a stone wash, and can you see that? It's too, I'll put it like that so you can see it, and I'll hide out the way. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I've been a bit not wanting to use it because it looks so nice in the box and it looks nice in the craft room, and you don't want to use it. But I mean, if it's going to sit there forever more in a day if I don't, you know, do something with it. And a few, maybe 2 months ago now, I follow a guy, and he's wonderful. His crocheting is just out of this world, and he happened to have one of these packs that I had, and he was doing a crochet along, and he was making a shawl called the Rainbow Shawl. Let me show you a picture. Can you see it? That's the actual shawl. I've got a better, you can see the whole picture here. There you go. And the lady that designed this she's called Miss Neris, and it's missneris.com. And she designed this rainbow shawl so you could use every single colour and actually use almost all the yarn up in the kit, because they're lovely, these colours, and I love the variety of them, but at the end of the day they're only 10 gram balls of yarn, and you wonder what to do with them really. So she came up with this, so I'm going to have a go at making that as well. And really that's it. I did do a little snippet of a video before, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet, or as short and sweet as I can. I seem to get carried away when I do these vlogs. I'm going to go and get coffee now and make dinner, and then I'm going to go and have a nice relaxing bath and chill this evening. So that's it for now, and the next time I see you I'll be in and out of hospital and it'll all be done, and maybe I'll have a few things more to finish that I've finished and I can show you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you'd like to hit that like button and subscribe, I would much appreciate that. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.